No, I'm not using Teams. I'm using right now. I'm using Skype application because if I record session on Teams, I will not be able to download that. So that is why
Yeah,
I'm using Skype. Hmm.
yes, that is the problem. Yes, I also realized, and I also know came across this kind of the situation. We record the video is showing on the application, but we can't download the video.
That is the problem everybody is facing. So have you found any other applications where we can record sessions and we can also download those sessions?
No stuff. They still not. I am also searching about asking people here and there, try to find out the solution of this problem. Maybe one day we will be able to find out that. But still, if we want to record the video, we use Zoom application only.
Okay, so just before I started this call, one co-learner, she told me that there is an application. The name of that application is Yoho.
Okay, we will try.
Yes, yes.
Yes.
So she told me that you can download this application and we'll be able to get the recording there. So after having this session, I will also try to download that and install that application, and then I will see if it works. It would
Uh,
help us a lot because we all are really trying to find out an alternative of this application. Skype application it was truly amazing, but in the month of May it is going to shut down. We will not be able to
record.
record. We will be able to record the session, but it is unable to download.
Yes, yes, definitely. We are getting
Mm-hmm.
notification
Mm-hmm.
frequently. We are getting notification. So, Stabdi, do you want to introduce me?
Absolutely. And very good morning, ma'am. After a long time we are talking. And how have you been?
Yeah, I am doing great, but today I am not feeling well, so I am on the leave today, and
Okay, okay.
I feel a bit feverish kind of the things. And after
Mhm.
that, I will go for the checkup. Then I
Oh,
find out what had happened really.
oh,
Okay.
okay, okay. So today you
So first,
haven't gone to school.
no, no, I am not feeling well. Yes.
Okay, okay. So please introduce yourself.
Yes, yes, ma'am. So I go by Vijay Lakshmi. I was born and raised Rajasthan. I have been teaching last 10 years in education department of the Rajasthan. I am a tender mother also, and gardening keeps me busy. And nowadays I try to inculcate a new habit of the reading book, little bit motivational books. I like the non-fiction more, but many
Oh,
times I also try to my hands in fiction also, because fiction have a different kind of the attractions. So in nutshell,
absolutely.
it's yes.
Great to know about you, ma'am. So let me introduce myself too. I am Shratabdi. I am talking to you from West Bengal. I'm talking about my academic credentials. I have done my graduation and post-graduation in English literature. I have also completed B.Ed. I'm talking about my hobbies. I like singing, dancing, and reading books. So, ma'am, recently you have started reading a motivational book. Are you reading any book these days? Which
Yes,
book?
yes. I have started the power of subconscious mind, and I have written
Okay.
I think, 20 and 22 pages only. And yesterday I also not feeling well, and Sundays like that I feel the feverish kind of things. I think that due to the uh, change the weather suddenly,
All of
drastically
you, yes,
change
yes.
temperature
Mm-hmm.
have increasing day by day. So
My God.
this
Yes.
kind so
Temperature
nowadays,
is really increasing a lot. It is really hot here too.
yeah, it has been increasing day by day. We feel no earlier day is better than today.
Yes, and ma'am, I also started reading that book, The Power of Subconscious Mind. It is really an amazing book, but I couldn't complete that book. I started reading, but I didn't finish that.
Why? Any reason?
Any reason I was busy in some other work, I didn't get much time to read that book to complete. And Read fictional books. The most of the time I'm reading fictional books. I do not get time to read non-fictional books.
Yes, no, that is the problem. If we when we start the fictional book, so that time there is a story, and the story is we push our boundaries and we are no couldn't leave the books. But in the
Mhm.
no non-fictions, there is a no story. So many times we just taking the things of as a procrastination and we are delaying the things and we feel little bit lazy kind of the things.
Mhm. So how often do you procrastinate? Are you a person who's really active or sometimes you also feel lethargic?
Usually, I am a active person and try to give my 100%. But
Mhm.
no, this year the health wise is the year is not good for me. I feel in this year the third time. I fell ill third
Mhm.
time. And earlier, no, 2 times I got a severe fever, dengue, typhoids, these kind of the things, and they took 2 to 3 months to recover. And I am not consistent. And now I just revive my schedules, my practice this application, and I fell ill. But this time I took a resolute. I will not leave my practice. That is why I now replied your text.
Yeah, actually, when our health is not good, we cannot feel like doing anything. We don't feel like doing anything when our health is not good. So health is
Yeah.
really well. So we always need to take care of that. Sometimes we forget just because of a lot of pressure. Sometimes we are busy in studies. Sometimes we are busy in other some works. But we forget to take care of our health, and that is our problem. But we do not understand that it's really important for us to take care of our health. Health is really well. We must take care of that.
Yes, Tapdi, I try to take care whatever in my hands. I try to yoga, I try to physical exercise. No, I try
Mhm.
to meditate 10 to 15 minute meditate in the morning. And
Mhm.
nowadays I also try to learning the dances. I think due to the exertion, it happened
Mhm.
might be I hadn't exact idea.
Mhm.
So the requirement is to pay more attention now.
Mhm.
Otherwise, I take care of my eating habit also. I try to lunch before 1 o'clock or 12 o'clock. I try to take my dinner before 7 o'clock. I am a health conscious of the person. Don't know what happened.
Okay, but sometimes it happens. I have also noticed there are a lot of people who are eating unhealthy food. They're not doing exercise, they're not doing yoga, they're not doing anything, they're not meditating. In spite of that, they are good. But there are people who are really health conscious, they're taking care of their health, they're eating healthy food, they're eating dinner before time, they're everything, they're taking their lunch before on time. So, in spite of that, they're not feeling good. Sometimes they become ill. So I also don't know what happens to those people.
Yeah,
May you
yeah,
get well. I'm praying to God may you feel good because when we don't feel good, we don't feel energetic too.
yeah, yes, yes. We don't feel energetic and we have to do lot of things. Whole house without a female, just a mess. There is a no nothing at in a proper place, and we have to put lot of effort after that, after recovery.
Mm-hmm.
If we are
Mm-hmm.
not finding anything in our proper place, so that time we feel more irritated. Meanwhile, we have a problem of our health issue, and apart from we have to take care of our household chores, and they are if we are not doing by our own hands, so we never get the things in a proper place and
Mm.
proper time.
Right, right, true, true, ma'am.
Yeah.
Okay, so ma'am, you were raised in a beautiful state, Rajasthan. So can you tell me what are the famous places in Rajasthan where you have visited?
Uh, I visited many places in Rajasthan, but not whole Rajasthan stuff. The Rajasthan is just you told very beautiful place, but in summer it is no blistering hot. We can't stepping out there. In
Mm-hmm.
winter, when you can say the rainy season also, and rise. If you visit Rajasthan, you find the diverse. things in the Rajasthan: diverse weather, diverse
Hmm.
climate, diverse geographical situations, no, diverse eating habits, lifestyle. You can
Okay.
divide Rajasthan 4 5 part. Lot of regional language here, costume, their culture is totally different. So I can't explain in, I think, the in proper way, but I try
Hmm.
to. Just
Hmm.
take a my district and surrounding 2 3 district. They making the
Hmm.
border with the Pakistan, Punjab and Haryana, UP. So they have
Hmm.
the plain area, and we have a
Hmm.
atrocious weather in summer and atrocious weather in the winter. And if I talk about the desert area, that is the famous for the Rajasthan dunes, especially. They looks like very beautiful in the winter season, and lot of
Hmm.
scarcity of the water, I would say. And
Hmm.
you can't see any greenery there, but in winter you find the different kind of the landscape of the dunes, camel safari. Do you know camel?
Yes, yes, I know.
Yeah.
Camel
So
safari. Hmm.
yeah, four, 5 district famous for the desert area, dune for the especially dunes. Their regional dance, folk, and not only famous our India, but especially in the foreign country. And if I take the name of the, especially in the UK and the France, both in
Hmm.
famous their folklore, no, maybe the dance, maybe the singing. They have different instrument also.
Hmm.
So
Okay.
singing is very famous. And if I talk about the Arauli Range is totally mountains and hilly area. They have,
Hmm.
rivers, fountains, and
Hmm.
brooks. So you can say they have lot of greenery, and most of the area usually found the tribal
Okay.
reside
Have
there,
comment.
tribal reside
Hmm.
there. So, tribals have a different kind of the culture. Even we can't
Yes.
understand the language. Their
Hmm.
culture also totally different culture. Just take example of our Indian culture. The bride leave parents and move to the groom's house. But in most of the tribes, groom move the house of the bride.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. Totally different. And that
And
is new one to me.
yeah, most of the tribes have free hand. They can choose their life partner. Nobody force them to marry
Okay.
with a particular person. They can choose their partner. So these kind of the things in the most of the tribes in Rajasthan, and
Hmm.
their habit also different kind of. They are close to the nature. They want to live the nature. They are far from the infrastructure development, modern lifestyle. So these kind of the things. But in the metro city, if I talk about especially the Jaipur and Udaipur, Chittorgarh, so
Hmm.
they city famous for the destination, especially in the celebrities. Celebrities usually come to marry and special occasion, anniversary, birthday parties. And Rajasthan is famous for the places, mahal. So places
Hmm.
converted into the hotels, and
Oh,
royal hotels. And you can't believe, if you want to take a tea, you have to pay almost 3,000. These kind
oh
of
my
the
God.
hotel.
That much expensive. Okay.
Yeah, most of the
Mm-hmm.
hotels, Jaipur. And so
Mm-hmm.
they famous in the celebrities. And if you heard about most of the celebrities prefer to for their weddings the Udaipur. Udaipur is very beautiful city surrounded by a lot of lakes and places. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So these kind of things stuff there.
Thank you so much for giving me this information. I didn't know all this information. When we read few things about any street, but when we come to know about that particular state from a person, we come to know so many things about their state. So thanks a
Yeah.
lot for giving me this information.
Palace
Our viewers will
and
also get to know so many things.
Rajasthan is a royal, we can say royal state. So palace is the famous in the Rajasthan, and
Mm,
also fort is very famous, especially Chittorgarh Fort, Jaisalmer, Savai Madhopur. In Jaipur and Jodhpur also fort famous, and in fort lot of palace. And palace nowadays converted into the hotels, royal hotels. They are
oh,
expensive, extremely expensive.
okay, okay. And what are the famous food? What is the
Famous,
famous food there?
as I told you, geographical situation is not totally different. So according to the geographical situation, food is totally different. In Arauli range, makkah, maize is the main food, and in Dunes area, desert area, we can say the bajra. How can
Mm,
bar bajra? How what is called in English? I forgot.
okay.
And in our plain area, rice and wheat is the famous food and
Oh,
general
great.
food. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
and I talk about the sweets. So Jaipur is famous for the kachori, and Bikaner is famous for rasgulla. So and
Mm-hmm.
dal bati is a common food that is famous in Rajasthan. Just like similar like the litti chokha that is famous in Bihar. Just similar
Okay, 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 okay. Which one is your favorite?
food.
Mm,
Yeah, we just take normal food in our home, Stabdi. We prefer
mm,
usually roti, that is called bread, and
mm.
seasonal vegetables. We have a lot of seasonal vegetables now, but because in my area, irrigation facilities are no in ample amount of the irrigation facilities. Do you know the canals? If you heard
Mm,
about, mm,
I know.
mm,
I know.
I think Indira Gandhi canals, world's largest canal, I think, if I am not wrong,
Mm.
but India's largest canal and that is in my district, and
Oh,
it's yeah from the Bhakra Dam. So we have a facility of the irrigation all time. So we usually grow rice and apart from wheat, cotton, gram and different kind of the pulses and so all time we are full of grains and especially my district called the bowl of grain in
okay.
Rajasthan.
Mhm.
Yeah.
What is the name of your district?
Sri Ganganagar.
Srigangana. Okay, okay. How
Yes.
many districts are there in your state?
Yeah.
A lot.
Rajasthan nowadays in a dilemma. Earlier government created 50 districts in but
Mm,
after we got a new government so they back their district nowadays I think for last year 40 they back 10 district they included 10 district again but 4 5 year we heard about the we have a 50 district but recently we elected a new government so new government took a new decision so according to
mm.
new decision, I think the 40 district is acceptable, but in totally dilemma because some are mingled in the other districts, some are working in individual. So these kind of things going on. Not
Oh,
clear.
okay. Oh,
Yeah.
who is the chief minister of your state right now?
Shri Bhajan Lal Sharma. So he elected first time. First time he elected the member of legislative, and first time he became the chief minister of our state.
Oh, okay, okay. And which party is ruling there? Which party?
BJP, Bharatiya Janata Party.
Okay, okay, okay. Okay,
Yes.
ma'am.
In Rajasthan, I have been seen, ma'am. I have been watching last 20 years, I would say, when I aware about the politics and this time. One tenure for the Congress, and after that, one tenure for the BJP.
Oh,
Alternative. They are
I,
alternative getting.
oh, that's how it
Yeah.
is elected.
Yeah.
Okay.
Here we have a
Now,
Congress.
how the government is doing? Are they doing well?
I think they, according to their opinion, they are doing well. Yes. In some matter, they are good, ma'am. They take example of the rule and regulations, law and order in perspective. For the general people, you can say the people who are coming from the humble background, they don't take
Mm-hmm.
care of the. They no focus on the privatizations, and that is not good for everyone.
Mm-hmm.
So if
Yes,
we are focus on the privatization, so Indian people are, I think, not much more educated, and our system is not fair and clean. We have to take time. We will, I think, we have still the level we eradicate the corruptions and things. If we are convert all things in the privatization, so normal people, the gentle folks are facing lot of problems because everybody
mm-hmm.
is not able to pay the handsome amount of the money for their services. Take example of the education, take example of the hospitals, take example of the transports. These are the basic needs for any humans. If
Absolutely.
converting the privatization, so they increasing without any control each and every day their fare, their their charges. So everybody is not capable to pay that kind of the
Absolutely.
fees.
Mm-hmm. So,
That is
are
the
they not giving any kind of facilities to the people? Government
could you
facilities are they not giving any kind of facilities to common people for everything they have to pay?
No, I am not saying they are not providing the facilities. They are providing the facilities. Only the facilities are has been no um, has been lasting for 10 years and for the 15 years. They haven't any new scheme. Just we elect the new government with new hope. We want
Mm-hmm.
to our welfare. No, so we want to improvement each and every step. No, if we are not getting the improvement, so what is the benefit to change the government and change the ruling party?
Absolutely. Right,
Yeah.
right.
Try to continue the same things that is lasting for the 10 years, 15 years, 20 years. The time is the requirement is drastic change in our economy, our society, our law and order, especially
Mhm.
executing the law and order.
Absolutely.
Yes.
True.
Many times we
Yes.
watch any video that is from the developed countries. If they dig any hole in middle of the road, so in within the 24 hours they know repaired all things. But take
Mhm.
example, last month there is no government took decision to widen the road. So they just demolish the building, roadside buildings. But the
Mhm.
demolished roadside buildings, they are still on. And though they are creating lot of problem on the road when we go to the office, when we go to the school, when we have to visit another place. So demolished building still on fell on the road. So it
Mhm.
know how much time required to pick up the garbage and damp. So we are just lagging behind these kind of things, and still People are living 21st century. We have a lot of example of the developed countries, but we are
Mm.
our government administrative are not active, I would say. And not this
Right.
only this government. I think the same story in each ruling party and
And
each government. Mm.
yes, even in each state, they are not doing that much well. So I
Yes,
think government should enforce some rules and orders for common people. They
as per
should
rule,
be developed.
they have to pick up within 3 months. Demolished
Yeah.
building, takes their garbage, but it's been 1 month. So we are very slow to execute our rule and regulation.
Right,
Our
right, right. True. Okay, ma'am, it has been 26 minutes. So I came to know so many things from you. Thanks a lot. You shared a lot of informative things with me. I learned a lot today. Really, it was insightful, very insightful and fruitful session. After a long time, I got such a session. Thanks a lot, ma'am. I would love
Stabdi,
to connect it again.
thank you, Stabdi. Thank you. Bye. Take care.
Bye. Take care of your health. Bye, ma'am.